It looks like she has a mustache. Hey y'all, it's Allie. I just want to do a little catch-up kind of video about my travels and also kind of show some of my vacation journaling while I was out of town in my lovey, because I did some fun stuff. I had a lot of fun on these pages, and also I went to Whimsodoodle and met up with Rita Weaver, and I was kind of a boob, and I thought we were having so much fun talking with each other that I was like, we should probably take a video or something. We got pictures. And so I wasn't recording. You literally, this is what you see. So yeah, that's my video of me and Rita. That was so crazy. I don't know, maybe I was just so excited, maybe I was just nervous, but the store was stinking amazing. If y'all are ever in the St. Pete area, please go check them out. They had so many cool things that you don't normally see in like craft stores. It's one of the best, it's just the best. It's the best store ever. I might have spent a little bit of money there just cause it's kind of that thing, the adrenaline takes over and you're in a place that's got so much stuff, and you kind of don't think correctly. I have a bunch of fun stuff to share with that. I had a lot of fun. I went to Georgia, visited Dave's parents, and then we drove down to Florida to visit my parents. I did love the fact that because I was out of town, I only took a little bit with me, and so it really pushed me to see what I could do with the little bit of product that I had. Of course, when I went to Whimsodoodle, that all went out the window because I got more stuff. Everybody has different opinions on should you collect all the things or should you just be minimalist and create, your own stuff. I do both. I like to collect things that make me happy and have fun in my journal, and I do make stuff for myself too. So yeah, I say whatever is gonna bring you joy and not like affect your pocketbook too much. Like if it's gonna bring you joy but then later not bring you joy because your credit card statement's like really crazy, then maybe not get it. But if you have saved and everything, or if you have a treat yourself day, then you should get something if it brings you joy. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. I'm gonna stop gabbing, and I will flip around to show y'all some of the goodies and some of my journaling. Okay, I took Lovey with me, of course, to my little family reunion times that we had in Florida and Georgia, and I have a video on what I took with me on my Patreon feed for my $3 people pledgers, and so that's there. But I took with me, just in summary, like a few journal cards and some clear embellishments, and I took my Daniel Smith paints, a couple paint brushes and stuff. I really didn't have a ton. My tiny attacher, my Dynamo, y'all know what I'm talking about, this label maker. But I didn't really have a ton, but it really caused me to stretch forth and kind of journal differently than I was normally journaling. So, and I've got to decorate my cover because it needs to be decorated. So I had a little Instagram of this page, and what I've discovered that I love doing now is kind of doing collaging on top of tip-ins. So you'll see it here where I made this was in my last printable, this fabulous lettering. And then on the back I've got just some things, like a movie's ticket stub and some things that I've just pasted on, and I've cut off some things and I've hung off some things. So I always say cut off, hang off. And so that's what I've loved doing right now. And you'll see the cut off, hang off thing and many other things later. And this was just a part of the little tiny planner stamps that I got. It was a bag that was holding those, and so I stuck it in. It was cute. And then here again, it's cutting off a sticker and hanging off that little clear embellishment for that tip in. And I also am liking putting the washi tape on the sides, like it's pretending like it's holding the thing down. So here we are, cutting off the picture, hanging off this little thing. So let me slow down. So this is the first page that I did, and I used my ticket stub and I foiled it with my Deco foil pen. I love this pen. And so I foiled that, and then I just put some cardstock on the back to kind of reinforcement, because everybody knows usually nowadays this paper they use for tickets, seat assignments, whatever, is very thin. So I just reinforced it and journaled on the back. And this is actually one day. That's one day of journaling because I was tired, and that's just all I did. And I just put this little tab. You can get them at any office, well, I think any office supply store. They're just tiny little tabs. And I just stuck it there. Boing. That's funny. Anywho, and so I cut off this little thing. I had that in my stash, and then I hung off my little tab. So I did that. And here is a tip-in, cutting off the movie tickets. Again, we went to see some movies with Dave's family, and then hanging off a little clear acetate embellishment. I made this one actually. That one's in my clear acetate things. And then this one I just kind of watercolored the back and did some different paint pens. I took a couple paint pens with me, and then I had my stamp set that I really like, and just, you know, kind of worked with the dark swatches that I had. And this one, again, sloppy framing the outside of my stuff, and then just tipping in some stuff. I don't know if y'all can see this part. This, I don't know if y'all can see this, but it's kind of got like a glitter. That is that Wink of Stella glitter brush that I got recently, and I think it is this right here. This is the Wink of Stella brush. It's so much fun. It's got glitter in it, and you paint on what you want to make pretty and glittery, like the fairy people walked off on your stuff. Here's more painting, and then again, here's some collaged looking tip-ins. I hung off this. I love hanging off stuff, y'all. I'm just hanging it out like my belly. I just love it. I love it, I love it. And a friend I got to meet, and this was just, again, using the washi. And I went to Florida, and this page, I just was painting. I actually didn't journal the same day that I painted this page because I got super tired. So I painted this page, and it was really cool. And then I journaled on top when I got to Florida. And so I just had this little leftover acetate thing. I had cut it off from another journal page, and I just tipped it in right here. And then I put a little tip in right there, and it kind of layers. I just love that. I love using that Dynamo label maker for the on top of the things. It just makes it look cool. I don't know, I like it. And then this was just simple watercoloring and some of these little dashes. That can actually really, you know, frill up a page, you know, just little doodles here and there, just little marks on your page. It's real easy to do. Anyone can do them, just a line, you know. Okay, this page was fun. So I went to Whimsodoodle, and I got a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna show y'all what I got, but I literally had some more goodies to play with once I went to Whimsodoodle, like this this stamp set. Got that at Whimsodoodle. These cool number looking things, I use them over here too. I think I used it right. No, yeah, I outlined it. I used it there. I love this. So let me show y'all. I gotta just take a pause and show the product because it's so much fun. I literally have a huge mess on my desk because I haven't been able to organize since I've been home. I've been filling sticker orders and stuff. This is the stencil. Whoops, please don't ruin my stencil bag. There we go. So this is my little stencil that I got of numbers. I don't know if you all can see that, but oh my goodness. I did realize though, there was no 0 number. It just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so I ended up using the O and the number to make the 30. And I was like, that looks fine. So I really, really like this stencil a lot. I like the hashtag because you can do like hashtag no way or whatever you're wanting to do. I like that. There's a little hashtag there. So that's my stencil. And then the other thing that was really fun that I got was this, let's see, I got, a lot of these were on clearance in their clearance section, but this one was on clearance, this Allie Edwards stamp set. Got that, and I got this letter. Oh my goodness, this letter. These letters remind me of my numbers that I love using all the time that I got at Hobby Lobby. These numbers, oops, right there. See these numbers? That's what they reminded me of, and so I had to get them. It was love at first sight, and so usually when that happens, I usually get it. And the next set that I got was an exclusive set that Amy Tan made for Whimsodoodle actually. So it's got I Love St. Pete, Whimsodoodle, Florida, This Is a Life. Just fun little sentiments for, because my parents live in Florida, and so I got that. So yeah, and then this was a fun stamp set I was given, the pineapples. Oh my gosh, I love that. And I just had to bring them because I was going to Florida. I just had this, and then the other thing that I got at Whimsodoodle was these Tombow pens. Where are they? Here they are. I played with these. I never knew what the big deal with those were, and they told me what the big deal was, and I was like, okay, so let me grab a couple colors because they had all the colors. Most all the colors, and I got to pick up some colors and play with them, and so it kind of worked kind of like watercolor. They're water soluble. You just, you know, draw on the page and then put some water over them, and there you go. You got some color on your page. So all of this was just with these pens. And then this bright, bright, bright color was on clearance. It was one of the neon daubers. Jane Davenport had mentioned these, and I'd never seen them before in my life anywhere, and I saw some neon ones on clearance, and I got one. So that's that. And this was I got tons of clear embellishments. This is my page where I met Rita, and so I have that tipped in. And the thing that I went craziness with on Whimsodoodle was the clear embellishments. Let me show y'all. So I love clear embellishments. Whoa, there's a whole bunch of stuff falling out. Oh my goodness. So I got this, and these were ones that some of them I had before, but I also got a ton of vellum because they're kind of frosty and fun, and these vellums were on a 12 by 12 sheet, and I just cut them all down. So those are gonna make some amazing, you know, tip-ins, and even like for Happy Mail and stuff. I got this stencil on clearance there. They had Reset Girl stickers in there, so I went ahead and got those. So I'm liking those. But look at this. These are words. So like this word, Lucky, I got it from this word gold foil pack. And then this, my mom and I split one of these from, I think, with Hobby Lobby. And then we're getting into the other stuff, but here's some more of the clear stuff. I mean, I have so much stuff. These are from IowaPlannerGirl. I will use those. This is one I made, my owls. And then look at these glasses, how cute they are, nerd glasses. So just like clear embellishments. Oh my gosh. Amy Tan had a pack that I grabbed, so I got those from her pack. And then I got these. Look at the XO. Is that not cute? It's the same thing as this, but clear. Hello, that's super cute. There's just a bunch of journaling cards. This is the set that I'm giving away. This set. I'm giving that away in the Chic Sparrow community. If y'all have not already seen that video, you should go check it out because that's gonna be an awesome giveaway. But these are fun. So I went crazy, crazy, crazy on clear embellishments, and that's not all. I will show you what else. Like words, clear words, vellum numbers. Look at that. Fun vellum numbers. And more vellum, more clear stuff. This is clear acetate that has little pink glitters on it. Hello. And then this is vellum with gold crosses. Some ampersand, that's called vellum. This vellum, I mean, this is so pretty. And they just had so much acetate, it was unreal. Some stripes, I mean, these are just fun things you can layer. Some birds. This was my favorite piece. This was kind of I totally splurged on this piece, but this is acetate, and it's got this gorgeous, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do dashboard with this acetate because that's just too pretty. I don't know, I might use some of the leftovers in my journal, but this is some confetti vellum. This is fleur-de-lis, whatever, really ornate vellum. Some letters, some pink. A lot of this was in the clearance section. Some hot orangey goldy yellow hearts. There's this stuff. This is an Amy Tangerine product. It's this awesome silhouette cut like little I used this in my journal just a little bit, but I just like, isn't that crazy? I went crazy on the clear stuff and the vellum. I went absolutely nuts. And excuse me, I'm so sorry about my throat. So that's basically what I got. The Tombow pens, and I got the Stella brush, a ton of the acetate stuff and the paper, and a couple stamp sets and stencils, and I think that's pretty much all that I got. there. And you'll see like the "you are here." You can't really tell that that's what it was. Note to self, don't do that. And then here, I want to give credit where credit is due. I always have in the past. This was on Jane Davenport's Instagram feed, this little picture right here. And I really am trying to get better at like proportions in the face. And so I just imitated that. Like this is literally the straight up copy of her thing, because I need to get better at my proportions. And so I don't think it's wrong to continue to practice. You know, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, no one else would see this. Just because of the fact now I have a YouTube channel, now I get blasted for if I am inspired by somebody. But this is a straight up copy. I'm telling you, I am not claiming to own this picture or whatever. This is totally hers. I'm just trying to learn. I'm learning to do the proportions better, but I loved that look, and so I wanted to put it in my journal, and that's one of my favorite pages so far. Little picture of me and my mama. And this is like it's funny how it goes like rainbow bright, woohoo, and then it's very soft. So this is more collage-y stuff. I have some stuff on the side. I really like working in threes and the flags and stuff. And then here we have this acetate. Love this dude. And it was just a picture that Rita took of my husband and I. And we were eating lunch. And so I used some gold to kind of, that's the only thing kind of blingy on that page is the gold and the silver. And this is number 16. I just put on there because we'll be together 16 years this year. And this is this stuff right here. So that's how I'm using this. Is kind of just like a see-through element. I just love creating different layers. And so that's that. And these are just all tacked down with, there's this glue pen, or not glue pen, this mini glue stick, collage stick from Ranger. And it's pretty awesome. Look, it works pretty darn good. So I used that. And then this page was just, had manatees on my mind. And so I was trying to draw a manatee, and this manatee doesn't look near as good as the second one that I drew. And that one is down here somewhere. Here it is. Take some practice. You just got to keep going and practicing. I just love, love, love the look of this page. And it's just, I was just feeling artsy fartsy. I wanted to do something, but I didn't have a ton to say. And so I did it more like an art thing. And then there's a gal I had just recently discovered. Her name's Benita. She does this thing where she just underlines her words and it just looks cool. And I think that's really cool. So I totally got that idea from her. And that's why I love like the community of art stuff, is that we can kind of take pieces that bring you joy and then bring it together to make your own thing. So that's my page. This is also, I think this is literally like my favorite page so far. And then the next one would have to be the eyeball. I don't know. I like them all. I just love them all. And then the next one, this was a really cool idea I had. So I had this cool bicycle. My mom and I rode bikes when I was in Florida. And I was like, I have this big embellishment, but I didn't know how to use it. And so look at this. Whoa, is that not cool? So it's kind of like a pop-up book. So I did the collage thing on the tip ends, and then I just stapled the little bike and then cut it down the center. And then it kind of opens up to more pictures, which I just think is so cool. I just love that. I don't know, that makes me happy. Okay, so there's that. And then this was just another tip in, and those aren't real birds. I stamped those birds on there because there was no birds. But I used that Stella pen for this, the family. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I love that. And then the last page here is when I went to go see the mermaid show. They have this really cool spring. It's a state park, and it's called Weeki Watchy. And my mom used to go watch the mermaid show, and I was like, last year when I went, the mermaid show was closed, and I was so bummed. I was so bummed about the mermaid show being closed. I don't know if their air thingies weren't working. I'm not sure, but these little mermaids, they have these little tubes of air. I really wanted this to be like underwater, and all the pictures had turned out super weird. Like in my phone, it doesn't look it like this. That's the only time the selfies kind of been like, huh, that's off. But you know, it's okay. They were worse than this before I edited them, and so I can't imagine what they would have been like if I printed them out before editing them in my VS CoCam app. I drew this mermaid and on watercolor paper, and I cut her out. I just pasted her in there. I thought she looked cute. So I just did this little mermaid page, and that's kind of like the end of my vacation journaling. But yeah, I just want to kind of show y'all through that. It was a lot of fun. I think there was a lot of stuff that I used that I wanted to share that was exciting to me, like right now, and I didn't want to wait for the whole insert to do. I mean, because I have a lot of paper left. Oh my goodness, like this paper is wonderful. I mean, can you see what's going on with this paper? Like, it's pretty much, now I will say this, I accidentally ripped, I missed this part of this acetate was not allowing the page to close, and so I was trying to like lift up and I ripped the paper, but easy fix, I just taped it. So I totally just did surgery on it and taped it, so you can't even tell that the paper was ripped. But that's the only time. That is the only time that this paper has kind of like ripped or whatever. I mean, I'm doing a lot on this paper, y'all. Like, it's kind of takes a beating and keeps on ticking, you know. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Thanks so much for hanging with me and letting me share with you some of the fun stuff that I got to acquire at Whimsodoodle and some of my journaling that I got to do. Rita, I had so much fun with Rita. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you so much to my patrons for supporting my channel. If you want to go over to Instagram, we're having a huge giveaway for the Chic Sparrow community. You can go to Instagram. You can find me. It's at Allie Brownie. And on Periscope too, AllieBrown_photo. And yeah, and they have this like new thing called stories now in Instagram, which is kind of fun. So sometimes I take quick videos throughout the day if I have time or whatever. But yes, I'm giving away a lovey basically. I'm giving away a bunch of stuff. I'm giving away these acetate things, the lovey. I'm giving away a Wink of Stella brush, some stickers, exclusive stickers that I have, a stencil, and some more stuff too. I just got to put it together. I'm sure you'll get some acetate goodies and fun different things, but I'm just going to put together a whole fun little package. And yeah, that'll be it. Thanks again, y'all. I'll see you later. Bye. So I say anyway a lot. Boing. That makes me happy.